What's up, guys? Back with another Honkai Star video. In this video we're going to go over should you summon on Seele's Rerun. Now this is a first. This is the first rerun, so this is a little weird revisiting a character. Some people would say that she has fallen off. Other people would say she only got even better. Personally, I think she has only gotten better. She's probably one of the few hunt characters I actually really like. I always talk about I'm not a huge fan of single target characters in this game because I feel like they really just don't serve a purpose. Luckily, she gets around that with her talent, which is very strong. Plus, one of the best teams in the game, people debate it as the best team in the game, is Mono Quantum, right? That team is Fu Xuan, Lynx, Silverwolf, and the DPS herself, Seele. Now, you can use another certain 4-star quantum character that is free. Some would say she's even better. I won't say names or point fingers, but no, without trolling, no, Seele is actually a very strong character. In fact, how I farm is I have a E6 S5 friend, and I pretty much just have a team with Bailu and Jeopard and Tingyun, and I just click the friend one and then I hit auto and then I just go about my business, right? And it pretty much just auto loops her over and over, but in the odd chance you take damage, we have a shielder and a healer on the team, right? So pretty much just clear everything without even thinking about it. Very nice character. But regardless of that, let's get into what she does. Now, as a hunt character, she is a single target DPS, right? We have 100% basic attack, nothing crazy there. Then her first skill increases her speed by 25% for 2 turns and deals 220 of her attack to a single enemy, right? Then her ultimate she enters a buff state and deals quantum damage equal to 425 of her attack on a single enemy. Now, the buff state is when she enters it, right? Upon defeating a enemy with a basic attack skill or ultimate, she receives an extra turn. While in the buff state, the damage of her attacks increases by 80%. Enemies defeated in this extra turn provided by Resurgence will not trigger another Resurgence. Basically, if you kill with a skill, you turn again, hit them with another skill, it's not going to proc it again. What you can do to get around this is if you kill them, right, and leave the buff state, so skill / basic attack, dead enemy, skill / basic attack, dead enemy. If you ult right afterwards and kill with the ult, you'll get another turn, right? And it goes pretty stupid, right? You could easily just loop over and 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 over. I'm telling you, most of the time, once her turn starts, it doesn't end until whatever I'm fighting is done, right? And then of course the technique, she goes into stealth mode for 20 seconds, can't be detected. When she attacks an enemy, she'll immediately enter the buff state. And then her bonus abilities on the traces are, after using a basic attack, her action is advanced forward by 20%. And then whilst she is in a buff state, her quantum res penetration increases by 20%. And then when her current HP is below 50%, she has a reduced chance of being attacked, which honestly, I wish that was something else. It's kind of like, I'm not saying it's useless, but it's really not needed, right? And then of course her dupes, I won't go over her dupes too well, but her sweet spot is E2, but that is quite a bit to ask for, not gonna lie, especially when it is a rerun. If you already have the character, sure, right, getting a dupe if you really like them isn't the worst thing, but if you're brand new, you don't have her, trying to get her 3 times while there's another banner and there's going to be more reruns, it's a tall task. You don't need it. You don't need dupes at all, right? Overall, a very strong character. Honestly, if you do not have a DPS or you need a second DPS, she's definitely not a bad option. I do think Jinglu and Danheng are better, right? Blade Kafka can also be considered better than her, because the one thing she doesn't have is you do have to kill the enemies, right? So she's not built up and she doesn't get the kill. It's going to be pretty rough. And once she kills every enemy but the boss, she's not going to be getting her buff state unless you use her ultimate, so that does kind of suck. Regardless of that, though, she does hit extremely hard, And if you have Mono Quantum, which is Fushan, Lynx, and Silverwolf, definitely consider getting this character, unless you're okay with She Who Will Not Be Named. Some people are not a big fan of people saying that the 4-star outdamage is 5-star, so you know, I like to poke fun at that. But anyway, no, still really good character, really good character. Is she a must summon? Definitely not, right? Definitely not. It's the same rule of DPSs. If you already have 2 or 3 and they're built and you like using them, don't bother summoning for more DPSs, right? The only thing I would say is if she is a very I can't find the word I'm looking for. If you like her a lot, you know, just summon for what you like. Or if you have your Quantum team, they're built up, you know, maybe give her a shot. This team is very, very strong. Will probably be a very strong team for many, many updates. But of course, right, there's also her light cone. Now, I don't know why it flashbanged me right there, but this one is very strong. Increases the wearer's crit rate by 18%. While the wearer is in battle, for every 10 speed that exceeds 100, the damage of her basic attack and skill is increased by 6%. The crit damage of their ultimate is increased by 12%. This effect can stack up to 6 times. This means that if you have 160 speed, you're eating, right? That's a little hard to pull off. I think my highest speed character is 155 with Ting Yun. You can get it with Seele's buffs pretty easily, but overall this is actually a pretty good hunt light cone in general. Now, not everybody is going to be using this, but it is a very good generic use hunt light cone, just like Jingyun's is a very good Iridation general light cone. So if you're looking to buff some of your hunt characters like Yanqing, or you like using like Su Shang or whoever it may be, right? This is definitely one of the better light cones to go for. It's not a light cone where if you use it, you can only use it on, you know, said character that's for it. It's something like, for example, Topaz, right? Or someone like Blade. Well, Blade technically has Arlen, but, you know, it's very specific, right? This one is very generic, which is very good for it. But overall, like I said, unless you are lacking in DPSs or you want to build Mono Quantum, she is a easy skip. Otherwise, best of luck on your summons. Let me know if you guys are summoning for Seele herself or you're summoning Topaz. Maybe you're just going for her light cone because you want to use Yanqing or someone else, right? Let me know in the comments. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe. Helps me out a bunch. And of course, I'll catch y'all in the next video. Thanks for watching.